on.
Sock Passe.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the Team Sock Passe podcast. It's just me and Rob today. My name is Glad.
And I am your boy Rob, where we interview great entrepreneurs from all sectors of industry. Remember to subscribe, share, comment below. Subscribe, share, comment below. What's up, Glad?
Yo, what's going on?
I'm good, bro. Do you like that intro? Do you think we need to change the intro?
Let the people tell us that. Fuck that. Let the people tell us that, bro.
Okay.
I think we're doing good, though. I think I like it.
Yeah?
I mean, it keeps us in sync.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about what I'm going to say when I'm on my way here. You know what I mean? It's just,
the intro.
I know my intro. You know your intro, and then we get right into it.
Yeah, it's got to.
What do you think?
Got to be. I think it's great. It was just a thought.
Let the people.
Something like consistent repetition, bro.
Repetition, and we're going to be talking about that today. We're going to be talking about that today. Most importantly, we're going to be talking about mindset over everything.
Being consistent.
No doubt.
Mindset over everything.
Man. And let's talk about mindset over everything, because that's what the title of this episode is going to be. Let's get into it, bro.
Mindset over everything.
Yeah, because people been seeing us wearing these shirts with mindset over everything. You know, we're already getting people commenting, asking us for it. They're hitting us up on the DM.
Right.
You know, they're asking
and
us
YouTube.
for it. And YouTube, you told me that the other day.
Yep.
Let's get into it. How did this come to fruition? How did this come about? Tell them the story. Let's give them the story, bro.
Well, of course, you know, during the pandemic, we were trying to figure something out, like trying to grow, bro. Like, I remember us just talking, like, if we're going to come back out, because we went from, you know, clothing line, influencer kind of thing in the culture, and the mindset really hit me when, like, literally during the pandemic, sitting there thinking about everything that had to do with your mind and changing the mindset, changing how you think, changing the perspective on life. We're getting older. You can see the grays and stuff. So I was just like, yo, I mean, it's pretty much your mindset is everything. It changes. It puts. It's like you manifest what you want. You put it in your mind, and it's your mindset. There's certain things that it's over everything. Your mindset literally controls everything. At the end of the day, your mind controls everything. Where you're supposed to be right now, you thought about this maybe a year ago, 2 years, 3 years. We're supposed to be here at this podcast because we thought about it. So when I talk about, like, your mindset is over everything, it is your mindset over everything. And I just kind of, like, put the words together and just started wearing it. And, you know, we were doing that big time with real estate, mindset over everything. If you really want to get into certain things, you want to learn about certain industries, you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. There's no time for I'll get it done, maybe here, there, whatever. It's your mindset. You gotta literally train your mind to say, okay, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. I'm gonna manifest it. We're going to be this is the podcast. We want a show, then we're going to get a show. I'm just, you know, we talked about, you know, getting a literally like a live studio audience. And people have been requesting that. Hey, can I come and watch? Can I come and watch? And we're like, all right, you know what? Let's make it a show. And I don't know when it'll happen, but yeah. So the mindset over everything, it's catchy. You know, the pandemic, everyone was changing their mindset and trying to make money, make moves, you know, and 2 years later, here we are. We're just like, yo, let's market this.
100%. I agree with you, bro. You know, we've been at this for a long time now.
Yeah.
And when you have these big ideas, right? and now here we go with mindset over everything. You've got these great phrases, you know, these one-liners, these hits, right? And it just makes a lot of sense, especially for what we're doing. You're welcome. Especially for what we're doing now.
Right.
You know, we're bringing value to the culture. I don't really care what anybody thinks. I know what we're doing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? We're bringing value to the culture because, bro, I'm tired of seeing certain things on my timeline. I'm tired of it, bro.
Yeah.
we need to bring value to the culture. Like, this is like code red. Like, we need to really wake up. Now, I'm sure people within the culture, they see other people talking about real estate. I'm sure they see other people talking about, how to invest in stocks and, how to invest in cryptocurrency and all of these great things. But now they're seeing us doing it within the culture. They seen us in the club partying. They seen us popping bottles. They seen us pushing the dope shirt, pushing the dope movement with models and everything, right?
Right.
But now they seeing us sitting down with influencers within who are talking about life insurance, who are talking about real estate, who are talking about, cryptocurrencies, who are talking about it all, bro. That will change our lives, and all of that stems to your mindset. At the end of the day, it's all that we have. It's the mindset over everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, here we are today, and we're on the right path, bro, because we get messages all the time that we're making a difference. Yeah. And, and I don't know, I think we're recalibrating our audience of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, we're changing the algorithm, we're changing the narrative of who we are day by day, episode by episode. And that's what it is, man. And mindset over everything. Right. We were talking about before we got on about like adding value. You were like, yo, Glad, are we adding value? Let's talk a little bit about that.
I mean, it's weird because like, it's a great point, and I love what you said, because I'm looking at it, I'm just like, all right, would you call us like an educational channel, or kind of like a feed, kind of, yeah? We're educating the culture.
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
some people do know about what we're talking about. We know tons of entrepreneurs in the culture, but I was just.
I think so.
Yeah. So I was just,
and I'll tell you why. But finish your point.
But I was just trying to figure out, like, are we really adding value to the culture? Are we bringing our A game? Do you say every interview, have you brought your A game?
No, because I go back, I watch every interview, and I see the questions that we miss.
Bro, we miss some home runs. Oh,
yeah,
my God.
I know we've asked a lot of great questions.
Right.
I mean, people could be lying to us when we see them. Like, oh, that was a great interview. You guys asked great questions. They could be telling us the truth, but I know, like, damn, man, we could have asked that one question, or Rob missed that.
Right.
Instead we're laughing like, oh yeah.
Right.
But we missed that. Like, we should have tuned in. Like, our ladies tell us, like, yo, active listening, y'all there, but y'all really need to stay focused on that active listening.
True.
We gotta stay focused on that.
True.
But to your point about adding value, bro, I think we are. I think we're adding value, and I think we are an educational platform, right? Because there's probably a lot of people, we can assume that a lot of people have heard a lot of these different topics.
Yeah.
Right? But it's all about repetition. There are a lot of people who've heard these topics before on real estate. If you want to be an investor, if you want to get into stocks, if you want to invest in cryptocurrencies, if you want to restore your credit or rebuild your credit, right?
Right.
They've heard all of these things before, but how many of these people are actually executing this stuff?
That's a big word, execute.
Right. And at the end of it, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And it goes about to your mindset too, your mindset over everything. So I think the more people hear this information, whether it's through us or through another educational podcast platform, giving this information, they need to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They need to hear it because this information is so powerful, bro. It's invaluable. Like, you can't put a price tag on it because it's changing generations.
Yeah.
If you execute, you can change generations. We've heard Storm talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Setting up your trust properly. Adding the trust. You got the trust, and then you add life insurance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you all of that stuff is getting paid out for generations to come. So all of the stuff that we're providing, I think we are providing education, bro. I think we are adding value. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, building the community.
No, great point. It's just weird because you always, like, I listen to a lot of the great interviewers.
Give me a couple.
Like Charlie Rose.
He's great.
Oprah Winfrey. Who else? Oh, Arsenio Hall. Like, bro, like
things that make you go,
So like, it's like certain things that take you back. You gotta, there's certain I'm sitting there watching them, and I'm just like, dang, he missed that question. But then, oh, I see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a
He's
craft.
wheeling people. Like sometimes he's wheeling
people in,
yeah.
and it's a craft to this because it's not easy sitting.
Nah,
Yo,
it's not easy.
how many people have we invited and they said, "Nah, I'm camera shy, bro." People will be like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, we've invited a lot of people. And they're just like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah.
So, and we're not trained at this. I still think we're fairly brand new. I mean, 3 years in, I don't think we're brand new anymore. 2 years in, I mean, we're about to be 2 years. What, next year?
Next year, yeah.
We'll
I mean,
be 2
we
years.
just hit our 1 year
So,
anniversary
we just hit
like last month.
Right.
August?
No, August, a few months ago.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're still trying. We're still learning, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you have to. I mean, you can't. And this is the thing, bro. Like, some people may not like what I'm gonna say.
I gotta hear it.
I think at times our culture feels, I don't want to say intimidated, but they feel at times like I don't know, I get like the sense of they think they know everything. And you don't. It's okay to say, I don't know. It's okay. I'm learning that. We thought we knew everything during Sac Passe days. Like, we thought we were like, oh, yeah, we know about it. But nah, bro. It's learning literally every day your craft. Like, what makes you better? So people talk about, oh, yesterday's price is not today's price. But someone quoted, is yesterday's value the same as today's value? Are you bringing the same value to the table? You know what I'm saying? So through that transition, it's okay to say, I don't know. So here we are, we're sitting here learning, and we're providing a platform because a lot of these people are talking about their journeys that we have no idea. We don't know where they came from. We don't know. We're learning about stocks. We're learning about real estate. We don't know, but we know this. We're still learning about podcasting and, all kinds of different areas of podcasting. So I think at times there are a lot of people out there that's just like, they think they know everything. They fail. They don't talk about it because that's your greatest success when you fail.
Yeah. We could attest to that.
Yeah, and I mean, we failed plenty of businesses. We've lost plenty of money, but I think a lot of people just think, they just think they know everything, but we don't. Bro, I want to learn every day. I want to learn. To me, it's like we bringing value to the table. We're asking great questions. I think we're coming out of our comfort zone. We're growing. And there are people out there that are like, they're complimenting us on the platform that that we're providing to the culture, but we're learning too. We're students of the culture. We had to learn the culture.
Yeah, we did. We did. And I'm gonna say something that they may not like. I don't care if they think that they know everything because they still need to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're probably not even executing. And so that's why it's repetition. That's why I don't mind bringing on more than one person that does real estate here. I don't mind bringing on more than one person who's into stocks and investing. I don't mind bringing somebody on who's talking about or real estate, more than one person who's talking about real estate and all of these things, because we need to hear it over and over and over. It is repetition for somebody to say, you know what, I got to go out here and go make it happen.
All right.
And for sure, you know what I'm saying? So, it's important, bro. And I think that's how we add value. So other than us bringing an educational platform, we're bringing some type of entertainment too. I want to tell you one thing we're not is a gossip. We're not a gossip platform. I mean, look, a lot of people thought when we first launched, they they were like, oh, well, we're here for the gossip. You know what I'm saying? That's not traditionally our platform. That's not what we're about. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere else for that. But we're here to talk about the realness. You know what I'm saying? We're here for people to highlight their story because they're gonna inspire somebody that check out the episodes.
I mean, they literally. I mean, these are people. A lot of people think, it's social media. They're not really making money, but these people are truly making their own. They're making their bread, bro. They get in their bag.
we've interviewed a few multimillionaires on his platform, and you know, just to see them up close, they just got the drive, bro. They got the drive, they got the passion, and not only that, but they're influencing and they're changing other people's lives too. And I think that's what's the beautiful thing about this platform, like listening to their stories.
Right. Yeah, and I agree, bro. The story is everyone has a story. We have a story, you know, and I think the biggest flex is bringing our story to a platform, talking about it, talking about our failures, and accepting it. You know what I'm saying? Saying it's okay that we failed with certain businesses. It's fine. Okay, cool. We moved on. But we've learned from that.
Mm-hmm.
We won't go down that path, or we're learning. We're a lot of people. What's funny is a lot of business owners would rather work with people that failed in certain businesses than working with people that have no idea what they're doing or whatever.
Because they've been through it.
They've been through it. You know what I'm saying? It goes to like an interview. You would rather bring on somebody with experience in that certain industry as opposed to someone who's just fresh out, with nothing.
Great segue.
Yo, you love that segue, bro.
I
you
do,
love that
I
word.
do, because
you got to trademark that segue, that word.
Nah, because as you're talking,
Yeah.
And it's something I wanted to bring up, experience, right? Talk to us. It's like I'm asking, like I'm interviewing somebody. Talk to us. Tell me, share with me, share with the viewers out there, an experience that you had, like a real life experience about mine, because we're talking about mindset over everything.
Yeah. Do I go off track sometimes, you think?
All the time, but
I love it.
Hey, we're keeping it real.
My mind is like,
yeah. So I'm just trying to, we gotta
stay focused.
Gotta stay online.
I gotta stay online.
Talk to us about. No, you were talking about experience, so let's talk about it, like a real life experience about mindset.
Yeah. So mindset. Oh, okay. I had back surgery a couple years ago, right? Mm-hmm. So I had major back surgery. Like, bro, I don't wish this on my enemy. Like, I don't have any enemies, but I'm just saying.
You never know.
No enemies. Bro, I had.
Even Joe got enemies, right, Joe?
Unknown out of work. Bro, I had this back surgery, right, a couple of years ago. And during the pandemic, I was just down. Like, I literally was going through therapy with my back. And I couldn't move. I couldn't walk up the stairs. I couldn't do anything, bro. Like, I literally was in my bed most of my day, like for like a good month. And until I started saying to myself, you know what? This is not me. I can't do this. This is not me. I need to move. If I accomplish going up the stairs today, I'm proud of myself. So I'm sitting there, and this is where I started really focusing on my mind and changing certain ways of thinking about life in general. And in my mind, I said, no, I will do this. I kept saying it every day. I will do this. One step at a time. So now that one step at a time, it was just kind of like, this is like my life. It's like I got to take it one step at a time. And until I get to the top of those stairs, I've accomplished what I've accomplished, because in my mind, I said, I will accomplish this. So because the doctor even told me, he was like, bro, you need like a good 3 months to relax, stay in bed, watch TV, catch up on Netflix. But I was like, I don't even watch TV, and I was just like, I need to keep going. And I'm gonna make this happen. Bro, literally in 2 months, I was riding my bike.
That's what's up.
So I was just like, no, I gotta keep moving. But just taking the stairs, because the first week I couldn't even take 2-3 steps. And I said, if I take the second step today and just go right back down to the platform, I'm happy. I'm gonna
So
go
you were
back.
a month ahead of your time of full recovery.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I had a back surgery, but I didn't have brain surgery. I didn't lose my mind. So I just kept saying like, yo, I need to move. I need to push this. I need to keep going. And I felt proud because I accomplished it. And I accomplished it every day. It was like you said, repetition. It was repetition. You know, it's like I felt like I was literally walking again. like literally, like I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk to the bathroom. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. And there were certain days that I was just like talking to myself. I kept talking to myself. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. This is big for me. I think a couple of times you came by and you went and got my medicine. Cause bro,
100%.
I couldn't drive. I was just like, this
You
is the
were
worst.
you were a rat, bro.
Yeah, I was done.
You was done.
I was done. But
Yeah.
thank God
Mm-hmm.
it was during the pandemic. So I didn't miss anything out. We outside, none of that.
Nah,
Like,
it was. I think it was just the right time for you to
Yeah.
kind of regroup because you were
Yeah.
going through a lot.
yeah.
And sometimes, you know, God puts you in a situation where it's like forces you to just sit down and just be with yourself
just reflect.
and just reflect. And that was that time for you.
Yeah, bro.
But nah, man, that's what's up. That's a great example of mindset. You know what I'm saying?
What was yours? What do you think? Share with us, Mr.
Bro,
Glad.
put it like this. You know how when you want something really, 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 really bad,
Mm-hmm.
you'll write it down. You put it on your vision board. It's something you want really bad. You've always wanted this.
What's a vision board?
I mean, if somebody out there who doesn't know what a vision board is, you've been living under a rock. But pretty much is, you know, any aspirations or future goals, short-term or long-term goals that you have. You take pictures, you know, from magazines or you write down affirmations. You cut them out and then you put them on the board. And every morning and every night before you go to sleep, you look. You know, you just look at the board. You know, and you can change the vision board over time. You know, there's no specific way to do it, but that's pretty much a vision board.
Okay, cool.
You know, you could always change it. So that's a vision board. So you can write things down. You can put it on your vision board. You can pray about it.
Okay.
You can
meditate.
You can meditate.
Gotcha.
You can have a great feeling about it,
Mm-hmm.
and it just doesn't happen.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And it
Okay.
just doesn't happen when you want. It's just like you're pressing. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't happen at that moment. Like, what do you do? You know, and that's happened to me plenty of times. And it's happened to me recently. And you just say to yourself, damn, universe, damn, God, or whoever you know, pray to, you know, why? Like, why not? Why me? Like, why now? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end of the day, bro, if you don't have a positive mindset of the outcome that you didn't get, you're going to be in a place that it's going to just take you down a negative rat hole. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's going to take you into the place of depression. And you don't want to. Life moves so fast. And the only constant in life is change. Right? And so you got to have the right mindset to understand that. And I've learned that over time that you may not get what you want right now, but the universe may have a different plan of how, you know, it is going to be presented to you. And so at the end of the day, it's all about the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Mindset over everything. And so that was, you know, that's an example of how I could say your mindset's very important. That if you don't get something that you want right now, it's the mindset that's gonna pull you through that moment.
No, it's I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's hard staying positive every single day.
It is.
With what's going on. That's why I stopped watching. Me personally, I stopped watching the news. I haven't.
News is trash.
I have not watched the news.
It's trash.
I think since about 3 years now, going on 3 years, and I was just like, yo, it's just, and that's just me. That's just my opinion.
I think for me 10, but
Actually, you kept telling me about that. You kept saying
it's trash.
Yo, you kept saying, Joe, do you watch the news?
No. I read online, like news reports and watch brief stuff online. But
Okay. You don't really watch the news. Yeah, I think a lot of people, they say my news is Instagram or I don't know. But like I stopped watching the news because I just felt like it was draining my mind and it was just like too much information. Like it's very emotional. It strikes you emotionally.
It's mostly negative.
It's mainly.
It's a half hour of negative news.
It's all negative.
And
bro.
so, in my opinion, and so,
All negative.
even the weather could be negative, right? It's like tomorrow's sunny, 80 degrees, and it turns out to be rainy and
Right.
50 degrees, whatever.
Yeah.
But I just don't watch the news,
Yeah,
bro.
I
It's
can't
just,
watch it.
I
Like,
just don't do it.
I don't know how. Like, shout out to my parents, but I don't. They literally CNN. Like I think they know the executive producers, directors, people that come on certain time segments. It's crazy, but I just can't do it anymore. And I grew up in that household, or I grew up with, older uncles where they would literally sit down and watch that news literally for hours, and then 11 o'clock news again. I'm like, and I'm thinking about it now. I'm just like, how do you program yourself to sit in front of the news all this time and just listen to negativity? And you know what was crazy? During my time sitting down at home during the pandemic, I realized, because that was like during that whole George Floyd situation, and I was just like, man, they're striking people emotionally, and this is all by design. It's all by design, and again, this is just our opinion, And I remember you always telling me, oh, bro, like, it's by design. They're doing this by design, and I just never understood what you meant by that. But now I see it.
The news is too negative, man.
It's negativity,
especially if you're trying to have a positive mindset. Of course, you can't be happy all the time, but if you're trying to have an even keel of a positive mindset, watching the news repetitively like that, it's not gonna add any goodness to that.
Yeah, it's definitely not. And just trying to, I literally used to wake up in the morning and listen to the news every morning.
Well, thank God you don't anymore. Here's a random question. We also spoke about this off camera. I want to kind of bring it to the world. Do you think our community is ready for an education, like a course? Do you think?
I think so.
You think so?
Well, there.
Think about this hard now.
This is tough. This is tough, ladies and gentlemen. This is tough. That's a great question. I'm on the fence with that. I'm on 50-50. I think we can get a few people in the room, but I think is the culture ready for it? I mean, we would have to bring out the right elements. We would have to bring the right people. Yeah.
But are they ready to really execute? First learn it and really execute. Because right now they're checking us out. They're subscribing. They love the information.
Right.
But to really be life-changing in their lives, are they ready to take that step?
I think so, because some of them are ready, but a lot of them are watching us. They're waiting for us. They're waiting for us to perhaps take, let's say, I want to see if they're doing it. I want to see if they're signed up to it. Did they sign up? Are they? Because there's a big trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear a lot of these people, they come on the podcast all the time, and all different platforms. People talk about, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then behind the scene, they're really not. So I think there's a little trust issue there, but I think they're watching us. We're like the pioneers, so they're like, well, if Robin Glad did it, then okay, cool, I'll do it also. But at the end of the day, I think with us, it's so, like, we're sharing like, we want this information out there, whether we take it or not, whether, like, myself and Glad take it or not. Like, here, just take the information. And I think it's 50-50 right now, but it's slowly but surely changing. I think it's changing. I think we got a lot of work to do. It's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy, but it's great. I love this. This is, I mean, you and I, like, this is our passion.
Yeah, we're having fun with it.
Yeah, we're having fun, and that's the key.
Yeah.
We're having fun with it. We love listening to people's stories and their journeys, but I think we want to share. That's the thing. You want to share information. Like, what's good is it if we're sitting here talking to people and we keeping the information to ourselves?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we're sharing the knowledge with people so they can take action, because the culture needs to change, bro.
Yeah.
The culture needs to change. People always talking about we're behind, we're this, we're that. So what are we doing about it? What are you doing about it? Like, you talking about the culture is behind. So what are you doing? What is your role?
Right.
What are you doing? What are you doing to change that?
Right.
You got to change the narrative. Just like you
That's what we're doing.
unfollow people, bro. Just if you don't like what you see, just
Unfollow.
unfollow
Yeah,
people.
change the channel.
Change the channel.
Right, Joe?
If you don't like what you see on the TV, change the channel. Like, you don't like what you see Team Sock Say podcast talking about,
Change the channel.
just change the channel. Go to another
I'm
YouTube.
okay with that.
Hey, go to another podcast. There's thousands of podcasts out there.
I'm okay with that.
Like, yeah, whatever. Keep it moving.
I don't care.
I'll see you around. I'll see you around the way.
But
that was a great question, though.
No, I think I'm 50-50 with it too. I
Yeah.
think we still got to produce dope content, bring out some more people to make sure that we kind of cover all the bases. You know, we still want to bring some crypto people on to talk about cryptocurrency, to kind of make sure. And I think we'll talk more about how we need to roll out the course, but I think it needs to be presented properly.
Oh, big time.
You know what I mean? For people to really get the impact of, like, oh, okay, these guys are really serious about, you know, not only giving the information, but they want us to take action so it can really change their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we're almost there, but I think we just have to keep doing what we're doing and cover some more topics, and then work behind the scenes on how we're gonna really roll this out. So make sure that it's impactful, and I think we'll be fine.
You think? What do you think? Like a year or two, or? I mean,
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Within a year or two.
Within a year or two.
Yeah, within a year or two, I think so. I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways of rolling it out.
Yes, but that's the key. We gotta make sure we have the right people in the corner. We gotta make sure we're talking to the right people, and we gotta make sure whoever we have that's helping us out with the course, are major players. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That we're bringing to the platform.
Yeah. No, I think we'll be fine, and it's just, again, we're just bringing information to the people. Why we? Let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten a question where someone would say, someone asked me this question recently, but I'm going to ask you, why are you doing this? Like, why are you sitting here in front of a camera with a mic in your face, talking to people, giving people, the culture, free information?
I said this earlier when we started the show. I'm tired of seeing certain things on my timeline. You know what I'm saying? Things need to change within our culture, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of seeing. Look, there's nothing wrong with dressing up and going to the ball, the concert. There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
We love the ball, right?
Yeah,
You've seen us
absolutely.
there plenty of times. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to make sure that everything at home is good too.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And look, we're not perfect. We're learning this stuff. We're trying to execute this stuff too. But we're in the room. You know what I'm saying? And we're using this platform to change the narrative little by little.
Right.
You know, one person at a time. Whoever is interested in what we're saying, we're that platform. You know what I'm saying? They may have heard it on Earn Your Leisure. They may have heard this information on other business platforms. But now that Glad and Rob are talking about it, now that Glad and Rob are bringing people like Storm, Jude Bernard, you know, we could go on and on. Essential Millionaires, Haitian CEO talking about credit, and more of these kind of people coming onto our platform in the future. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Darion, who's our Jamaican brother, who's going to be talking about consumer law. You know, we're bringing these kind of people on our platform, talking about how they could take their life, their financial situation to a whole nother level, right? And so that's what we're doing this for, which to change the narrative.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you. And that was something similar to what I answered because they said, why are you guys doing this? And I was just like, why not? Why not? You know, we created something that's great. We created a platform. Yeah, like you said, man, we got to change the narrative. If people are complaining, we've been hearing it all our lives.
Yeah.
The culture needs to change. The culture, I'm not, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, so here we are. We have a platform. We talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's bring a different side of the culture. You know, like we're like the liaisons. I don't know.
I agree. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if you with me, you with me. If not, then forget me. It's 100%. It's just as simple as that. You know what
you've
I'm saying?
been dropping a lot of gems.
Nah,
like,
and so have you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But so have you. But look, it's as simple as that, bro. I don't care, bro.
Bars,
Like,
bro.
yo,
You've been dropping bars
But
tonight,
bro.
I like that.
we've been around the block a lot of times, my brother.
True.
All right. We are quoted to be known as the quote unquote the good guys, right?
The good guys.
The good guys, whatever the hell that means, right?
The
But
good guys.
you know, we're out here trying to form relationships, right? And so if you're not trying to form a relationship with us, because we know our intention, you know, we know what we're about. At the end of the day, if you're not looking to form a true relationship with us, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We want to rock with people who want to rock with us. That's the bottom line, because we just have no time to waste, bro.
Nah,
Like, we
it's
just
really-
have no time to waste. Just like you said earlier, look at the grades. We getting older, bro.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so I'm really all about people who is looking to make change and who are looking to impact and impact people within their community. And so I'm not going to say like we Jay-Z, we Diddy in this culture, but I would believe that we've made some impact over the last 10 years.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
can say that
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying, wholeheartedly,
Right.
with 100% confidence that we
Absolutely.
made some impact in this culture. And I think us bringing on powerful people to this platform will only 10x that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, sit down, say what you got to say. The people that we've met, the people that's following us, we want you to impact them. You know, we impact people with a shirt. Cool. Now we want to impact people with the podcast.
Right. Now we're merging it.
We're merging it. There's so much we can do. All we can do is just the relationships that we've been able to have, bring these people on so they can talk they you know what I'm saying, their knowledge.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Just talking their knowledge. Nah, that's what's up. Joe, you got any questions for us?
Joe's our first audience member.
Yeah. So tonight it's just different. It's just
Just something different.
we haven't been just the two of us just sitting, just touching base. We've had people here for a while. So my bad, Joe. I'm trying to stay focused. I need
Joe,
to stay
any questions? Joe has no questions.
laughing.
He's like, just shut up and just talk.
Just hurry up.
So mindset over everything. This
Yes.
all goes back to mindset over everything. And so we're doing what we do best. We selling merch.
We're selling merch.
So stop playing. Don't play yourselves. Go to the website,
Yeah.
teamsockpasse.com. We still got the cultural shop. We still got Sock Passe on there. We still got Roots of Haiti. You know what I'm saying? We still got all of that good stuff. Do we still have Viva ET up? I don't know. Maybe not.
No.
If you want that, DM us. But we got the stuff that's selling. We've got it on the website, and now we're introducing mindset over everything.
Yeah.
Right.
We've
Good quality.
Slowly. Yeah. Very good quality. Shout out to Lou.
Shout out to Lou. Crazy colorways.
Yeah. So we just, we're just trying to bring out a different. So now we're going after bigger fish.
Expound on that.
Going after with mindset over everything. That reads.
That's
that
for
speaks
everybody.
to everybody.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
And it's not necessarily just you being an entrepreneur. It's just whatever you're doing.
Right.
Your everyday livelihood. I know I'm battling a lot of things in my mind, like literally every day,
Yeah.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, I gotta stay positive.
Yeah.
What if I was to just get up and
Hey. Be cool. Be
bro,
cool.
and
Just
it's
be cool.
tough, bro.
Mindset over everything. And
Dude.
here's another thing. When you said a bigger fish, before we get out of here, you know, a lot of people think within the culture, you know, they're gonna see like their favorite Haitian artist here. Maybe you will one day, but don't hold your breath that Arlie Arvier,
Yeah.
whatever his name is, Arlie from Ulick is gonna come in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're two Haitian brothers who love entrepreneurship. We're using our platform, and we're just expounding, bro. We're just we're growing exponentially, and I'm happy what we're doing.
Yeah, man. I definitely agree, and this is, I think I found my purpose through this. I found my purpose. This is this right here. I love listening to people's stories.
It's inspirational, bro.
It's inspirational. I always talk about this. My therapy. This is therapy for me, and I definitely appreciate the subscribers. You know, we're almost at 500, so we got to get that 500
That's
mark,
what's
bro.
up.
We got to
That's
get
what's
at that 500 mark soon.
Yeah.
And and I think, like, yeah, bro, like we've really come a long way.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, we have a great team behind the scene, and you know, I like every day, like I think about ways of podcast. We talk every day. We talk about certain ways of trying to, you know, stay focused and bringing more value to the table. And I think, yeah, we just got to be consistent, which we are. Just got to stay consistent, and yeah, man, I think we found our platform, our purpose.
No doubt. So let's continue to keep doing what we're doing. Let's continue to stay impactful. It's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? We just come in. It's always bigger than us, bro.
I told you could drop them bars.
It's always bigger than us.
Yeah.
Let's continue to be impactful. If we impact ourselves, we're able to impact other people, and then those people will be able to impact their friends and family and their community, and that's how you impact the world.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
And so with that being said, housekeeping items, Rob.
Housekeeping items. Joe, what you got? Love it. Team Sock Passe podcast. Team Sock Passe podcast. Team Sock Passe on platforms, Instagram. Subscribe, please. We need those subscribe. You'll see all our links below, our merch links, mindset over everything. That is the tagline for Team Sock Passe from this day forward. And I think it resonates great. And Team Sock Passe, shout out to Sweet 1041. We appreciate you all. Thank you guys for what you guys have done and given us the actual platform to create a platform.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Bobby, who actually introduced us to Sweet 1041, fellas.
Shout out, Bobby.
Yeah, shout out Bobby Jams. Yeah, so also
Roots of
Brooklyn. Thank you guys. You know, definitely we appreciate the merch. Two Brooklyn natives as ourselves. Also,
Sweet 100. Sweet 100.
We're still waiting for the green background, the grass,
grass
the new
walls.
chairs. You know what I'm saying? Also, Tenwa TV. Shout out Sandy Kane.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
Check us out.
Just
Check
look
us
out.
out on the app.
Yep. Check us out on the app.
Tenwa TV.
Tenwa TV. TENOIR TV.
Right.
And any last minute thank yous?
Mindset, bro. Mindset over everything. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to all of our future subscribers. This is just the beginning, bro.
Facts.
This is just the beginning. So continue to watch what we got going on with this movement, and stay tuned. Team Sock Passe.
We out.
We out.